Every family has their drama or whatever, but I really felt like the kids were cohesive. We were a family unit. But yeah, the kids are so little. It's so crazy to see how little they are. I like those memories. And I remember when we were happy and when we supported each other. And I have so much better hair now. And we look terrible. We look awful. Why? But we just look awful. But we were naive.
Those were such beautiful memories Cody just looked back at. It felt like such a good time, even Cody smiled. But he can't express too much pleasure reminiscing those memories. So he has to suppress his happy response by calling those memories and those family members from that time the word awkward. Because if he doesn't do that, controlling Robin Brown is going to lash out at Cody Brown off camera. Robin, oh Robin, she's a woman of many talents. She can write mission statements for families, then destroy those families altogether, and she can multitask all her talents while making people laugh with sarcasm all at the same time. From her fake tears to her lies, she has managed to keep the audiences exasperated. Her personality test results are a testament to her unique drama queen character. She named her other self Shivra and claimed that she was strong while her real self was just a mentally underdeveloped, emotionally stunted, weak, hurt girl. And like they say, hurt people hurt people. Somewhere along the way, she was raised wrong, which resulted in her awkward interactions with the world and the people in it around her, which further felt like hurt to her in her own little twisted, distorted mind. And she now specializes in expanding her circle of trauma by hurting others in return. With COVID, Robin Brown found the ultimate loophole to exploit and gain total and utter control over Cody and the OG3 wives and the OG13 kids. In the name of his youngest children, Robin got Cody hyper focused on his youngest children, and to top it all, he got blinded enough that he failed to understand how isolated his other wives felt. He was so dogmatic and inflexible that he couldn't see the bigger picture. He was always talking about loyalty all the time, which made everyone want to vomit. He lost sight of what it would take to preserve his relationships, especially with the adult children. He could have changed direction when he saw how his kids were struggling, but instead he dug in because he felt disrespected. That man is so unlikable that I can't imagine being in the same room with him. Cody Brown is so clueless that he couldn't find his way out of a paper bag. He's so obsessed with his youngest children that he's completely forgotten about his other wives or ex wives. He's like a dog with a bone, always talking about loyalty and respect, but he doesn't even know what those words mean. He's so inflexible that he makes a ruler look like a slinky. He's like a bull in a china shop, destroying everything in his path. He's so unlikable that he makes the Grinch look like a saint. Cody Brown's parenting and partnering style is about as effective as a chocolate teapot. He's so obsessed with loyalty that he makes a cult leader look like a reasonable guy. He's like a dog with a bone, always digging in and never letting go. And if that wasn't bad enough, he's such a coward that he makes a mouse look like a lion. He's like a turtle always hiding in his shell. He's so spineless that he makes a jellyfish look like a superhero. He's like a scaredy cat always running away from his problems. He's so weak that he makes a feather look like a dumbbell. And that is why he's not a good husband material and not a good parent material. He will talk to his children when they are ready to contact him. Really? What type of a coward are you, Cody Brown? Your leadership skills are so weak that if you call up and the boys don't respond favorably and don't effectively lick the ground you walk on, and God forbid, by any chance, they happen to express deep seated past hurts and feelings, you'll fall apart And so you need their complete and total submission, surrender, and obedience in advance? It only goes to show the level of emptiness in your character, Kody Brown, the hole in your soul, the extent to which you are insecure that you're willing to hurt and destroy even your own children, your own blood, that were supposed to live under your magnanimous guidance. And you do all this in your desperate attempt to feel momentarily secure and superior for a few minutes? You're teaching them the wrong lesson, Kody Brown. You're teaching all of your progeny, all of your 18 kids, that there is a universal scarcity in security and that superiority can only come at the expense of trampling others, including your own kids. You are instilling and ensuring the propagation of generational trauma in your kids. And we all know where all this is coming from. The root source of all evil being the source of all misery and primary authority of eternal victimhood, none other than the grandmaster of all destructive narratives and schemes, Robin Brown. Under professional victim Robin's misguided guidance, Kody Brown is a control freak who wants to micromanage every aspect of his ex-wives' lives. He's like a drill sergeant, always barking orders and expecting everyone to fall in line. He's so obsessed with being the boss that he makes a certain ex-president look like a team player. He's like a dictator, always demanding loyalty and respect, but never giving any in return. And if that wasn't bad enough, he's such a jerk that he makes Scrooge look like a philanthropist. He's like a vampire, always sucking the life out of everyone. Seriously, I'm exasperated with you, Kody Brown. You're so selfish that you make a business Scrooge look like Mother Teresa. You're like a snake, always slithering around and causing trouble. You're so petty that you make a toddler look like a grown-up. It reminds me how Kody insisted that Christine should endure perpetual criticism about her role as a sister wife, especially considering her substantial contributions during Truly's birth and beyond. It is what made the whole situation so much more appalling for all of us audiences. In addition to everything that was already wrong with Kody and Robin and their version of a toxic, dysfunctional, polygamous marriage, coupled with all the parental negligence, alienation of affection, and mental, emotional, financial abuse facilitated on the show created by TLC. I remember Kody's comment to Christine, I know you're mean like that. I know you're mean like that, which I found extremely contrary and disturbing at the time. It's no wonder Christine laughed at the notion of her newfound freedom from Kody and her poisonous marriage to the snake in the name of a husband called Kody. Her absolute satisfaction and savoring of her liberation from that exploitative, enslaving marriage is truly understandable and applaudable. It took immeasurable courage for her to take the first step to freedom and lead a mass exodus of all the other adult and underage victims of Kody and Robin Brown's cult like family. That's all from me today. I will talk to you again on another video another time. Thank you.